Alright. Alright, so this video is for me to come back on when I'm fully profitable. Just seeing if like things are changing, where is it? There was okay, wait. I think that's a fair value gap. I wanted to just see what we did with it. Oh, we haven't. I think this fair value gap's a really good like retracement zone. Anyways, so this video is for me to come back on when I'm profitable. Basically I'm bored right now. I want to talk to, so I just want to see. I'm not keeping that mark. I just want to see like how I used to do things, see what changed, stuff like that. So yeah. All right, let's mark out new week opening up. It's been a while since we had a big one of these. I feel like. Huh? Yeah. Oh, my back. Good. Alright, so we have a new week opening gap, which I want to mark out. It actually has been a while because I don't even have a preset for this, nor a color. So inverse fair value gap is like a purple. We have purple, green, and red. What would like new week be? Maybe like bluish. I like that. New WOG. New week opening, Gussie. Anyways, alright, so we have that. Let's go back to the hourly. Alright, so we're within it. Dude, inside of this, an SMT would just be crazy. Alright, get on the 1 minute real quick. So yeah, in this video, I just want to like kind of go over how I do things, see if they change for future me. So, also this will be a trade recap, obviously. But yeah, trading's been going very good recently. I'm on this new account, have $500 on it already. Haven't lost during the eval. Super good so far. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. So go to weekly. We're not gonna mark out anything on the weekly. Daily. It's very far down there, but you don't know what's gonna happen. It is a no news Monday, so there's a really, really big chance I'm not even gonna trade. So unless I get a golden setup and I'm only gonna risk 250, I'm not even gonna do 2 trades for a total of 500. I'm only risking 250 today. Alright, so we got that 4-hour low, 4-hour new week opening gap. I guess we're gonna have that gap maybe. So we're within it. Let's see if we get a reaction out. So overall we're bullish, obviously. All-time highs, just literally no reason not to be bullish. So alright, we're within this. Bearish bussy right there. Same on here. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna hop down to the 30. Let me grab it to make sure. I wrote down all the times of the sessions. Oh yeah, look at these look at these banger buildings I've been drawing. Drawing buildings is so fun. The way you gotta do it is you gotta like just find a building or just make one up, sketch it, and do like the illusion of detail by doing like the littlest stupid things. Like if you look up close, it's like, damn, that looks dumb. But the second you're like a little far back, you're like, wow, that's really good. Like this one, I'm like halfway done, but like see this building, like it looks fire, right? But then the closer you look, it's just a bunch of lines and like I do like 4 different patterns of brick. But it just looks cool. I'm gonna finish this one. This one's a little more goofy with like a castle top. And then this is like kind of like a convenience store. You can see the shelf right there. I'm gonna have clothing lines hanging through them. It's gonna be dope. And look at that cloud. That looks pretty cool. And then I drew this building when I got laid over. Oh, look at that. This one is fire. I like that one. Anyways, I have no clue where my... I think it's on this side of my notebook. Yeah. Alright. Screenshot if wanted. Anyways. So, got Asian session. Alright, so. Bang. Bang. Asia is 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. So you go to 20. Where's the high? Right here. That's Asia high. Probably the same thing here. Yep. Asia high. And then Asia low. Already got taken. London starts at 3 a.m. So just the first candle. Where's midnight? Alright, we're good. Alright, bro, my back has been getting like so bad, but stretching my hip flexors helped a lot. So we got London high, and then London low right here. Do y'all count London low when it's 8? I don't know. We'll just put it there, and we'll call it SMT off of that. And then if we invalidate that hourly, that would be great. And then we're just bullish. See, like my strategy might be playing out as we speak. Swept that low. Got an SMT. Change in state of delivery. Came down. Did I miss it? I did. Change in state of delivery. Came down. Filled the final gap right here. Oh my god. Bro, imagine if something like that played out. This is what I mean, bro. I keep missing this shit. I mean, I could enter right now, but the thing with that is, I don't know if we're just gonna come in here and get rejected. But like, bruh. I literally told myself on my walk today, I'm like, around 8:30, my strategy happens every time. And I'm like, the 2 numbers I've been seeing the most are 8:32, which is when it happened, and 8:37. Literally just could have targeted that previous high for 1 to 6. And just would have hit that bitch in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-minute 1 to 6. Bruh, imagine a 1 to 30. Holy hell. Well, what can we do? The thing about this trade, though, is we like inversed it. But yeah, that's where that comes in. 2 minute would have entered here, stops there. You know, like on the 2 minute we were filling this in, which we never inversed. Then on the 3, same. Oh no, not the same thing. Then on the 5, same thing. See, if you were doing a 5 minute entry, you would enter right there. Stops right there. Alright, come on. What are we doing? See, but like if you did the 1 minute, just bang. The RR is just insane. Anyways, 1:30. Wow, that's like literal generational fumble. Could have got instant 5K payout. Let me. Is there a cap on how much money you can make? Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we got London High, Asian High, London Low, SMT off of London Low, inside of a new week opening gap. That's just a beautiful entry right there. Wow. Wow. Shit, man. I mean, fuck. Literally, if I was just here 10 minutes earlier, bro. Alright, it don't matter. You know, there's always going to be another opportunity. And anyways, now we have this fair value gap to fill right here. What we can do is we can go here, come here and look for the most... Oh, we're not making any. We have that little one, but it's best to just... We're not going to get emotional at all, because the second I feel emotional, I'll just shut my laptop. What can we do? Just see how we react off of this fair value gap. And, you know, if we inverse it, then we'll just be even more bullish. And from there, like, I would feel safer entering off of just a random fair value gap entry. But I don't think I will ever, genitalia-wise, recover from a trade like that. You feel me? Like, could y'all imagine? We'd be sitting at what? Oh my. Oh wait. Wait, am I bugging? I swear the entry was better earlier. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was putting it there. No wonder why I was like, oh my god. Would have been there. Alright, you know what? That really helps me realize, like, we're chilling. Right? Yeah, okay. I was bugging. Damn, bro. When I do watch this back, I'm gonna be like, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? Why would you just enter that? You know, this always happens, though. Like, with my strategy, you either get 0 drawdown, or you get, like, borderline to the tick stopped out. 9.7. Yeah, $1 away. Like, I remember the one time I was 25 cents away from being stopped, which was wild. Alright, so we're gonna sit on the 5 minute. Yeah, I mean, we have, like, all of these. I mean, what if we take London High, come in this gap, and then just short the shit out of it? Which I'm just not inclined to do, though, because of how bullish we are. Just very bullish. I'm a bullish guy. See, that's the issue, though. We're in bearish fair value gaps all the way up until there. We have this one, this one, this one, which is the final one, so this could be a reversal point, you know? But although this did happen the other day, I recall we had something like this, right? I don't know. We had SMT, and then we like it looked like we were gonna get there, but like once we hit like equilibrium, we kind of just like came back down for London lows on Nasdaq as well. I think it was. So yeah, new week opening gap is the top of the equilibrium. While for Nasdaq, it's up there more, which Nasdaq should be creating higher highs sooner due to its SMT. And I'm really talking out of my ass trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. For anyone who in the future watches this, and if I do sell course and you buy it, one thing you realize is the best thing I think I did for myself is not know every single confluence in the world and not know and like try to decipher every single candle. Because when I was doing that, when I was really trying to be like let's say like we were here, I'd be like, well, there has to be a reason for this. And then I would just like, you kind of like start forcing yourself. You'd be like, okay, so we come here, let me see this. And we see we come 2 ticks short of equilibrium. So maybe if we're ranging and then as we get tighter, once you're like a little bit away from equilibrium, you can hop down to the 1 minute. And then what you do is you get a displacement and then like the tiniest little graveyard candle up, and then you just short and you can just make money like that. Like, you know, like that, like that's how it was, bro. Like when I was doing the TJR strat, like when I first started, I would wait for 5-minute liquidity sweep, then the break of structure, which I guess I did play out here. You would wait for the 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute retest, 1 minute retest, 1 minute break of structure, which that was fine and all, but like I found I was getting like one potential trade a week with like a 60% win rate, which just wasn't sustainable for funded. And the strategy I have now, which I made on my own, it's so basic, but the like you can like easily just be getting a 1 to 5 to a 1 to 10. Like I remember the one time I got a freaking like, because I'm like not the best trader motion wise, I've been in eval, so like I haven't been using it to its full potential. Like remember the one time like I got a 1 to 2 because that's all I needed, but like the trade I'd marked out like played out to a 1 to 12. Like I haven't lost with the strategy yet at all. The only time I've lost is when I've been emotionally dumb. Like when you have a strong draw on liquidity paired with like the final fair value gap after CISD getting breached, like I'm telling you, like just off of that bearish reaction, I mean bullish, right? Enter there, boom, target top of that. All right, never mind. But just target previous high, one to 1.3. That's all you need. There's 1-to-1 traders that are the richest people, you know. And let's say somehow you targeted this too, and you target this high, 1 to 10, bro. Like, and the thing is, I'm confident in this playing out, but I'm not confident in risking that much for a 1-to-1, you know. But let's see if that plays out. Anyways, I'm like talking out of my ass. I'm gonna pause it, and once stuff starts to like stir up, I'll come back and I'm gonna talk about my trip. That way my future self can like remember it, and it'll be funny, I think. Oh fuck. Yo, my neck tendon right here actually started to cramp. I'm really bored. Alright, wait, so let get back to the first screen real quick. So we might actually be getting a bearish reaction on this fair value gap. Although we came out of here, we got a bullish reaction out of the new week opening gap. So maybe if we, I think for now I'm actually gonna make this like that. No. Ugh. I just no, bro, it's just too much going on. I don't like it. We'll just leave that over there, see if that would play out. Because if that played out, that would just be epic. Alright, wait, so we got this going on right now. Oh, nothing there. So we'll mark out. Boom, 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 boom. Bullish, bullish. Is this looking like an entry? Possibly, guys. Another thing I've been really bad at is looking at ES, which I guess is a good thing because every time I traded on it, I would lose, like literally no matter what. But I found like that. Well, I don't know. I'm saying bad at it, but it's like helped me. Every time I've traded on ES, I've lost, or it made me revenge trade because even when I would win, because it's like 4 times less the value of Nasdaq, like the same trade, it gets you 4 times less, and I'd be like, bro, I didn't make shit. And then with that, wait, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I just found that it would move weird, and then there's days where I take the trade on Nasdaq, and then I'm like, fuck, it would have played on ES. But I'm doing so much better now that literally the only thing I use the S&P for is SMTs and seeing if it respects the same gaps. Because if they're both bullish, we have an SMT, CSD, and the final fair value gap that gets filled on Nasdaq. Like, you're not losing that trade, bro. You're not. And I know, like, me saying it is kind of like stupid because I'm unprofitable, but like it's fully because of my emotions. Anyways, so yeah, well, while this plays out, we'll see if I'm not gonna trade it just because we're in a bearish 1 hour, which is psyching me out. And I want to see how we react off of it. So I'm gonna just pause the recording for now and low-key watch Clash Royale YouTube, maybe play a game. Alright, as you can probably tell, it is 11 o'clock at night. I'm about to go to bed, but I forgot to finish this video. Very embarrassing at the end of the day. Down 500, made 500, lost 500. Yes, it's in my loss limit, but I should have stopped after the first trade, and let's go over the trades we took. So, my computer's very laggy right now. I don't know why, but let's go over it real quick. There you go. So, hang on. Okay, I don't know why it's lagging so bad. I also hate how they have to do this freaking color thing. Alright, so here we go. Alright, this was our first trade. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. This is very poorly done. So, this trade I was actually happy about, but something very annoying happened. Oh wait, no, the next one, that was that. Alright, so we have this gap, right? I was waiting for that to be filled, so that got filled, and we entered short after that reaction, which this trade I was very happy about. This was a very solid trade. I was targeting there. So what happened here was we came down, we went all the way down here. I'm like, bet, move my stop loss to break even around here, and then here I moved it to like plus 120. We got stopped out. I'm up 120 on the day, right? I'm like, okay, and I'm like, shoot, that was on NASDAQ. I'm supposed to be trading mini NASDAQ. Luckily, the trade was worth $200 to make 500, so it like the points worked out. The risk did, and after that. I entered another sell here because I'm like, oh shoot, this box up here, which I didn't expect to be hit, actually did end up getting hit. So I'm like, okay, that's what's going on. So I wait, we get a reaction out of it. I enter here, stop there, and I believe I was targeting here. And this is the annoying part, bro. I don't know what happened, but 948 it did that thing where it's like the market is now open. Wicks down, like literally like the candle's here, it goes here and all of a sudden there's a wick. Like it doesn't show the candle and boom boom, it just a wick appeared. And I'm like, and I wait a second, I'm like, holy shit, my order didn't get filled. So instead of getting TP for 3.4 and making 600, I forget what it was. Like, well, no, it was like, well, it would be like 200. I risked 190, whatever, like around a little more than 600, right? Instead of getting, no, like 700. Instead of getting TP hit, done on the day, made 800 on the day, you know what happens? It doesn't get filled, and I'm like, okay. So I hold, and I'm like, all right, we're probably gonna go down. What I should have done, gonna break even, but instead I didn't move it. We get this, I'm like, all right, whatever, and then we like this candle happened. We're down here. I'm like, okay, cool, and then we immediately come back up, close, and then this one opens. I'm like, all right, we're good. I see bearish. I'm like, all right, whatever, we're chilling. And I also was like, okay, we inverse that. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't be going down. I'm like, all right, my TP is gonna get hit. I'm chilling. Nope, bro, freaking white. Yeah, it was here, dog. Making me mad. I should have walked away after this trade, especially because I was emotional. Because the same shit happened. Freaking blue candle appears, a wick appeared, and obviously I would have been stopped out anyways, which is whatever. But like, oh wait, would I have? Yeah, I would have. But that's besides the point. It's the fact that the same thing happened here and here. Like the wick just appeared. But of course, when it happens there, I get stopped. Fucking, it is bullshit, bro. Like, it's annoying. So, of course, now I'm emotional. Freaking down, I think like 300 on the day. Or no, I was down 100 because I was up 100, lost 200. And then now I'm like, okay, we came back to this gap. We got another bearish reaction. Let me just enter here. Stop there. Again, target right here. I think I targeted here actually. And I'm like, I'll be fine. Nope, boom, 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 stopped. I'm like, dog, what is happening? And I'm waiting. I'm like, alright, I'm about to get off. I'm like, it's not even 10:30. Just cool down, just. And like, I told myself I was cool. I'm like, but in reality, I'm not. I'm fuming because of that bullshit that happened here. And then, of course, I lost another. So now I'm down 400. And I don't know the numbers exactly, but I couldn't, no. I don't know. But, and then here, I'm like, okay. So we were in this uptrend, right? Change in state of delivery. Come up here, and I have this little gap marked out. I think it was a 3 minute. And I'm like, okay, bearish, bearish, bearish. And of course, the one time I decided to not enter, I literally had it marked out too. I had it marked. I was targeting this low right there. Would have been fine. No, I decided not to take it. And then I see this, and of course, in the moment, I'm fuming. I'm not really paying attention. So when I look back at it, after I deleted it, what do you call it? I'm like, okay, I could have entered off of this bearish candle. Wait, no, it was this one. I'm like, I could have just entered off of that and literally just targeted here and got a 1 to 7. Like, what am I doing? I need to take these trades. I'm like, okay, this one got filled. We created this gap. This was a 2 or 3 minute. And so we come in here. Oh, freak, what even is this, bro? Wait, no. It was this gap right here. I'm like, okay, we got a bearish reaction out. So I enter here. Put my stop here. And I literally target right here. And boom, stopped. And then I'm like, I go to the 2 or 3 minute or whatever. I see this gap. I'm like, oh, that's what we were doing. So I go boom, boom, freaking again. Just try over and over again, bro. I'm going, like, literally going insane at this point. And what happens? Of course, stop. And at that point, I'm down 500 on the day, and I'm like, holy shit! I just took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. Coming into the day, told myself I was only gonna risk 250, take 1 trade no matter what. Should have walked away after the first, but no. This bullshit happened. I don't know what is wrong with me. Like, what needs to happen for me to just like fucking stop? Like, I genuinely don't know what's wrong with me. Like, this is like insane. Genuinely insane. And the other crazy thing, looking back at it, is it was such like terrible price action. While this was happening, the S&P did this whole move, right? And while all this up move was happening, the S&P was doing the same thing down. Like, so annoying. And then I go to the gym and I look back, and so after this is the candle I get off, and I'm like, imagine it hits it and now it goes down, and that's exactly what happened, bro. Freaking would have got a bang. Like, I don't know. That's Mondays for you, bro. If only my emotions and trading, like, I was a little worse with my emotions, I would have caught this. So yeah, that's how I ended my day. Let's go. This is because I don't even know. Yeah, no. Where is it? This is not true. 12? Oh, I think every time you enter a mini, it counts as one. Oh yeah. Bullet, bro. we still got all, oh my god, we still got all of these days. We got 4 days. 4 days, make 1,000 a day each for vibing. Alright, we got some news, some chill news. I'm gonna try to be on the charts by 8 because another thing is literally I watched like this dump play out in front of me, and when this was happening, like the whole, I forget, was it that? It was something, bro, something here. Oh, this, when I sat on my ass watching this, literally, final gap that needs to be filled. Could have hit that, bro. Could have just targeted that low. 1 to 5, 8:30, done for the day. Had a great day. Nope. Alright, but we live, we learn. I really need to just, like, I don't even know, bro. I just need to, like, pretty much one trade a day unless my setup perfectly presents itself again. I mean, I was right about the day. Filled in the new week opening gap, then rallied up. So tomorrow I'm probably going to be bullish. And look at that. Very, very disappointed in myself. Had a shit day.